So I officially got my studio functionality set up. It only took me from Sunday to Friday, and I'm super excited about it. It's the best workflow I've ever created, and it should eliminate all the minutia that has stifled creativity, because you got to stop and change something. For example, this was my Focusrite. I recorded everything into it. So normally I'd plug like a guitar into here. I could plug one into here, but if I'm playing out of my Fractal right there, then I would normally plug in there. So I'd plug in, unplug it, plug in the microphone up there, plug into Fractal, go back and forth, and it's just kind of frustrating actually. And monitoring was actually pretty good because it has a self-monitoring, direct monitoring right there, which provided zero latency and made recording good. But I could only record one channel at a time, for example with my guitar, and whatever tones that I used on my Fractal, I was stuck within my recording. Well, that was actually kind of frustrating as well. So today on this Fractal, I got left and right outputs where I could actually come up in here into, hold on. So this right here is what allows me to control the Fractal. And I could go in here, for example, and I turned everything to stereo, and I could now have different cabinets. On this particular sound, I decided to go with the same cabinet, but I could route those two signals over here to channel 1 and channel 2 completely, two separate sounds if I want, recording at the exact same time. But here's what I'm most excited about. On this Fractal, there's an effects loop send, which is this cord right here, and I come over here to my new Behringer XR18, which allows me to plug everything in all at once and never have to move a cord again. And in this one I actually had 3 inputs for guitar, right and left coming out of the actual sound, and then that effects loop send going here. So what that allows me to do is record a direct dry signal, which means there's no effects, no nothing, into my DAW. So now when I go back, if I decide I want to change the sound on the guitar, I can go in and change it using whatever they're called, VST instruments. Super excited about that because I'm not stuck with the sound I recorded or having to try to re-record it if I happen to capture a perfect take. So anyways, this is a pretty exciting setup. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration here. Using the Behringer, I could actually use all its internal settings, but not actually be recording those settings like reverb or delay into the DAW, but I could actually be hearing them, which, you know, can be a very inspiring thing. If it sounds awesome, you play awesome. So anyways, here, I'm going to set this up right there like that. One of the things I did, I'm going to open Spotify. I also ran Spotify so I could do some like sound examples. So I'm going ahead and turn it up. So that's that sound. So I'm going to grab my guitar. So this is the right channel. Actually, I want to show you something about this. I'm super excited about it. I can go up to the sends. And there's some, I could add, here's dry. I can go in and add a little bit of delay on there. Yeah. So I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. Mute that channel. I can go over to my left channel. And there I added some reverb, so I could take the reverb off. Now I can go in and add them all together. I'm going to add the reverb back on this channel. Now watch, I'm going to play it with, I'm going to take the reverb down a little bit. I'm going to play it along with this Angus Young. So I could use this to help, like if I got a sound in my head and I know a guitarist that kind of sounds like that, I can focus on, I could kind of just A and B it with the actual track. Yeah, love it. And I could actually turn the volume up real easy right here. So I can go over here and change to like my modern sound. It's got a scene 2 delay on it. That'd be more like my lead channel. Watch when I add more reverb to this particular channel. Add more reverb. I'm going to add delay to this one. Here's what's really killer. In the DAW. Oh, I see. So I don't actually have to monitor through the DAW, which is killer. So, because everything's coming through the Behringer, zero latency whatsoever. So anyway, and I could also turn on the click track if I wanted. Oh, it'd help if I hit record. There, now it's recording. That's a pretty uninspiring riff there, but anyway, to knock out that air, bam, bam. And when I play this back, over here on the DAW, take the click off. Yeah, so here's the dry signal. Yeah, I could just do, I could do this. Yeah, so anyways, best setup I've ever had, and I can't wait to do nothing but make a shit ton of music because I got a lot going on in this head of mine. Super excited.